Hey guys, welcome back to Gavin's Garage. Today we're going to take a look at the Powerhorse 7500. This is a 7500 watt starting and 6500 running. You have a full 50 amps with this one. Actually it's 54.2 amps at 120 volts, and you have a 27.7 amps at 240 volts. Let's take a closer look at this generator and see what it's all about. The generator has a 6.6 gallon fuel tank. You get 16 hours runtime at 25%. A 420cc engine, weighs in right at 287 pounds. So it's real heavy. Okay, here we are at the Powerhorse. So your battery is located right up front. You just remove this screw and you have your battery down here. Real simple to service. If you wanted to add a charger or maintenance to this, it would be really easy to just fish it through one of these vents. So when you store it, you just plug it in. Most generator comes with that these days. This one doesn't have that option, but you can add one. Okay guys, let's take a closer look at the front. Okay, in order to drop the handle down, you just squeeze on these two tabs on each side, press them, and the handle comes down, folds down. The exact same as the Honda. All right, so you have your digital display right here. Let's turn that on. Got your on switch right here. That turns on your display. You just push start. You gotta hold it down. Okay guys, this one has three modes of economy. You have Eco, Standard, and Max. Let's leave it in Eco. Let's just go through the display real quick. As you can see right here, it shows you both leg 1, leg 2, 124 volts. See it right here, and it'll also display the amps on the side, which is really nice. You push that button, it goes to your power, so your watts will come up right here. That's your RPM, 2200 RPMs. Let's change that to standard. It goes to 3100. Then let's go to max. Right about 3600. Standard 31, and economy 2200 RPM. So it makes it really quiet. You have your frequency right here, runtime, and that's your gas gauge on top. Most people say, I can't believe you don't have a gas gauge. You actually have a gas gauge. It's just digital. And it also gives you your run time. I don't have a lot of gas in there, probably about half a gallon, if that. Let's push that again. This is your total time on the generator. So it does store your total time. Most people want that. And then this is your remaining time on the gas we have. It says 0. And your battery voltage. And back to your volts and amps. But that's your fuel gauge right here. Okay, right below the meter, you have the 7500i. You got your push button start, your fuel shut off. This will not shut off the carburetor. It turns off on here or here. If I put it to stop, it shuts off the generator. So it doesn't give you that chance to drain your carburetor. And this is not fuel injected. It is a carbureted generator. Two of them on the top. One's a 1 amp, one's a 2.1 amp. This is your selector right here for your voltage selector. So you can run 120 and 240. Okay, let's go through the plugs. Over here you have the AC 120 volt, 30 amps, 3-pin twist lock. Then you have GFCI protected, 4 of them, 120 volt, 20 amp plugs. You got your 4-pin and 120 and 240, 30 amp. And over here, this is what most people want. A full 50 amp, 120 volt, 240 volt plug. This is what most of us want for the big RVs and home backup. You want that full 50 amp. If you have a mobile detail or something like a food truck, most people, this is what you need. This gives you both options. Because the reason I said this is what you need, because most of those cars and trucks, it comes with a 50 amp plug, no adapter. Parallel port, it does have the 3, the black, red, black, and white. This is your main AC breaker for the 50 amp. So that controls that. And this is your other one for this 4-pin twist lock. And you have the AC breaker right here for the 20 amps and that one for the 3-pin twist lock. Okay guys, that's the front display for the Powerhorse 7500i. So a lot going on up front. Okay, we're taking a look at the right side. Let's get that open. You do need a tool. 1 turn, 1/4 turn. Pops up. Okay guys, under here is your valve cover and your spark plug access. You see right here, you have your carburetor. This is your eco mode controller right here. So that allows the carburetor, when you switch that switch, that's what controls the RPMs. Air filter, evap system, and your gas tank up top. Okay, so you got your spark plug right here and your valve cover. All right. Towards the back, you have this huge cover over the back, and I'm telling you, all this is for sound reduction. Exhaust in the back with your spark arrestor. It has all this railing and this protecting railing on the side. I really like that. If you're using this, you know nothing's going to run into your generator. Okay guys, let's take a look at the right side of the generator. So this side, you see this sign right here? This is where your pull start and your oil is accessible. So you would open this, and this is where your recoil starter is located. And your oil. You got your ground cable, gas tank. Real simple on this side. And we're back to the back. Okay guys, let's take the generator outside and do a quick DB test on it. Okay guys, we got the generator out here. Let's fire it up. Go ahead and switch your on. Okay guys, the generator is in eco mode right now. We're standing right about 23 feet away. Right about 50.3. I'm seeing it going lower, but that's the average I'm getting. Let's go ahead and put it in standard. Standard. Standard mode. About 52.2, 52.4. We got one more mode because this one has 3 modes. Max. And in max mode. $54.3. Okay, the Powerhorse 7500, we just did a quick dB test on it. It's real quiet, absolutely quiet. Let's go ahead and pull the generator in and do some comparison with the Honda EU7000. We have the Honda and the Powerhorse right next to each other. There is a huge size difference. The Honda is so much more compact. You can clearly see the height difference. Okay, up front, that's the front, they're right there. Same on the back. Powerhorse is a little longer. You can see right here, the Honda has that slope. All this is right here on the Powerhorse. You got 263 pounds and 287 pounds. You got the 389cc engine in this one. And over here, we have the 420cc engine. Okay, we have them both with the right side. You can also see that size comparison. They are so much alike, same wheels. Look at that, they got the exact same tires. Okay, before I forget, someone asked me to measure the top. So from center, the center of this to center, it's right at 19. See that? Right about 19 inches. You come right here and measure this one, center, center. This one's about 18 3/4. Right at 19 also. You see? 18 and a half. This is 18 and a half. And that one's 19. Okay, so right here, we already showed you the spark plug cover, carburetor, air filter, evap system, evap canister. Kind of see that. That's on the Powerhorse. Let's go right to the Honda. You got your same spark plug access, evap system, air filter. Air filter goes to the front as well. And here's your carburetor with your direct injection right here. So it's just this. You still have a carburetor, guys. And your eco mode controller on the top. So that's what controls the throttle. And only thing that's different from this one is it gets its gas from a shutoff valve on the bottom right here and the bowl. So the bowl gets full with gas, comes up into the intake. On the Honda, see, the carburetor does not have a bowl because it has a direct injection. But the injectors are not connected to the engine. It still goes through the intake. All right? So that's the only difference between the this two. One's injection, one's carbureted. Let's go ahead and start them up and see what it sounds like running together. Start the Honda first. Let's go ahead and start the 7500. Wow. They sound exactly the same. shut them off. All right, guys, that's it for the review of the Powerhorse 7500. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd appreciate that. Powerhorse 7500. We will be testing this generator on the RV and do a load test. And we're going to do the DB test at quarter load, 25%, and the full load. See what it sounds like under load, okay? So most of you really want to know what it sounds like. We're going to do that. Guys, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Helps me bring better content to the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.